You're always making new gardens, then you'll always have new places to plant. So I'm gonna get some of this compost. Come see how juicy my compost is over here. It's just been raining, so
Ew.
it's all just kind of
Mushy?
it's a little mushy. Focus in.
That looks so cool.
Where's all the worms? They're hiding from the sun. That one got cut. Oops.
Which one got cut?
So this compost is almost finished. Thing is, I do most of my watering from catchment, so we get a lot of rain here, and I'm working on building my little pretty basic catchment system, but I will often just take that and water my seedlings that are just starting, you know, that need that love. So look at this cilantro. Beautiful. All right, let's walk over to the garden over here. All right, so a quick garden tour. Today is almost the last day of April, and we have corn. So here I have 3 rows of corn, and today we put in the 3rd row, but you can see this row here has some corn popping up. This is the row we planted today, and then the other row has some corn. Over here we have everything that I planted in the winter time, and I just can't bear to cut it down, so it's just super beautiful. I mean, I just love seeing a plant go to its full life. Now once the bugs get really bad, I will get rid of them, but it's not bad right now. So today I put in this fence. I had some old fencing here that we took down. I guess it's cattle panel. That's what it is, right? And I'm gonna do cucumber. I'm gonna do regular cucumbers on one side, and then my favorite Japanese long cucumbers on this side. And this is just all found stuff, you guys. Like, that's why that's all bent like that. Like, these are just old leftovers from around the farm. So my cucumbers will grow up that. Here's where my tomatoes are going down. And you guys, everything this year is from seed. I did not buy any plants at the store. I didn't even really buy any seeds this year, really. So today we added cantaloupe and okra in these 2 little rows here that we opened up. And then I have my melons and pumpkins over here. They're doing pretty good. Then the potatoes are doing awesome. Oh, they're so pretty. So this is like my first time really growing a legitimate amount of potatoes and really putting some effort into it. So I'm hilling with hay, and I need to build up my fence a little higher, so I'm making a homemade fence to hold all the hay inside. So I just love it. I think it's so beautiful. Coming over here, we made a new row today, and I put eggplants and bell peppers down that row. All right, so here's the real deal with the tomatoes, you guys. Look at how tiny. I'm gonna have to refocus. Here it is. Tiny little tomato right there. So just wait and see. I mean, some people, here's another one. They feel intimidated by starting from seed, but if you live here in Louisiana, you can do it. I mean, there's plenty of time. Here's another one. And for me, I find my plants do so much better if I just don't transplant and don't fool with them. Now, not everybody has that option, I know that, but for me here without grow lights, I just decided to do all from seed this year. So I have some really big ruffled tomatoes in here and some red cherry tomatoes, and that's it. And of course a little bit of basil. There's a little tiny basil. It's gonna be so big. It's just so amazing to me how it starts out so small and you think, how can this possibly be? But it is. It's the miracle of life. Here is a crookneck pumpkin squash that I planted. And another over here. And then my onions and garlic are doing really well. There's some weeds in there, but that's not hurting anything. I go and pull weeds as I can, but it's fine. What else is coming up? I planted some here. I have butternut squash and 2 zucchini squash and 2 yellow squash. So just a few because you get so much. Here's some cabbage that's probably not gonna make it because it's so small. And then if you look real close right here, some beets are coming up. Here come the beets, da-na-na-na. Here come the beets, and I say, it's alright. So that's it on this end of the garden. Pretty much got everything planted for this year. I always end up throwing in more things, but I'm still hopeful for these Brussels sprouts that they'll get tall enough to make some purple Brussels for me, but I haven't seen any signs of Brussels in there yet. But they're beautiful, so they can stay. This collard is huge. Look at this. So pretty. I mean, the size of that thing. There's my coffee cup. It's huge. And it just brings me joy to walk through here and see that these are as tall as I am. Let me see if I can turn the camera around real quick. I mean, who isn't happy in a field of yellow that you grew yourself? Even though this plant really gave me nothing, it's giving me seeds for next time, and it's making the bees happy, so I'm happy. Thanks for watching. Keep growing, you guys. Stay happy. See you next time.